Welcome, savvy listeners, to Retail Revival, the podcast dedicated to unearthing strategic solutions for today's most pressing business challenges. I'm your host, Praneeth.
And I am Pragya, joining Praneeth today. We are about to slide into a fascinating yet surprisingly complex corner of the retail world, the supermarket deli department. It's often seen as a staple, but for many chains, it is actually a hidden drain on profitability.
A hidden drain, Pragya? That sounds like a puzzle we need to solve. Today, we are not just discussing a problem, we are breaking down a real world case study from a major supermarket chain, revealing its core issues, and most importantly, outlining a robust turnaround strategy. So let's lay out the challenge directly. The problem statement from our client was clear. Their Delhi department is consistently underperforming and crucially unprofitable. Pragya, this isn't just about minor setbacks, is it? What's the gravity of this situation?
Praneeth, red flag. A deli department ideally should be a strong magnet for customers and a symbol of freshness. When it's unprofitable, not just losing money directly. It negatively impacts the overall store's brand perception, reduces customer footfall for high margin fresh items, and ties up valuable resources. Our client urgently needs a strategy to transform this liability into a vibrant, profitable asset. The problem statement was the Delhi department of the major supermarket chain is consistently underperforming and unprofitable. The client needs a strategy to turn the department around.
Yeah. So before we go deeper into the issues, Pragya, could you quickly paint a picture of what a supermarket Delhi department typically encompasses? I think it's often oversimplified in people's minds.
A daily department is truly a hub for fresh, often prepared food services within a supermarket. We are talking about gourmet sandwiches, hot ready-to-eat meals, artisanal cheeses, specialty meats, vibrant salad bars, and sometimes freshly baked goods. Its primary purpose is to offer convenient and high-quality fresh options, appealing to customers who are seeking quick, delicious alternatives to traditional cooking.
Yeah. Understood. So, with that definition in mind, Pragya, what were the core findings from your team's analysis? What data points immediately stood out in understanding this unprofitability?
Our analysis began with a granular look at revenue by profit lines within the day. This allowed us to see what was actually selling and what wasn't. Were customers buying more of the gourmet salads or even pre-packed sandwiches? This gave us first glimpse into customer preferences and potential inventory issues. Then we meticulously deselected the cost of goods sold and all operational costs from labor to refrigeration.
And I hear there was one particular glaring issue that really jumped out.
Absolutely, Pranit. A disproportionately high rate of spoilage and waste for fresh products emerged as a massive profitability drain. This isn't just a minor inefficiency, it's a direct, substantial hemorrhage of profit. It's seen of mismanaged inventory, poor demand forecasting, or even an unoptimized product mix that simply isn't resonating with current demand. This was a critical insight guiding for entire strategy.
So, you had the problem and you had the data pinpointing spoilage as a major culprit. How did your team then translate that into a strategic framework for a turnaround, Pragya?
Our approach, Sunny, is both fundamental and forensic. We started with the bedrock principle that is profitability equals revenue minus cost. This sounds simple, but the true power comes from applying it with surgical precision. We didn't just at aggregate numbers. We conducted a granular breakdown of both revenue and cost drivers.
So, it's about dissecting every component rather than just looking at the top line. This meant understanding why specific products sold or did not, down to the transaction level. On the cost side, it was about scrutinizing every operational expense, asking if it was truly I justified.
And this granular analysis is a key. Being a business detective allows us to pinpoint the exact levers you need to pull. Rather than just guessing, it's how we move from general understanding to actionable strategy.
That's detective work sounds crucial. Now let's talk solutions. With those specific root causes identified, how do you tailor the turnaround strategy, Pragya?
Solutions are never one size fit all solution. They are custom fitted. Let's look at the two primary study scenarios that emerged from our analysis. Scenario 1: if our data unmistakably points to high spoilage as the main issue, our strategy pivots to optimize the inventory and sales velocity. This includes implementing advanced inventory management systems for real-time tracking, using predictive analysis for highly accurate demand forecasting, avoid overstocking, and strictly enforcing first in, first out, that is FIFO policy. He also recommended leveraging technology for expiry alerts, and a powerful technique here was dynamic pricing. Imagine a gourmet sandwich is nearing its optimal session. Instead of it becoming waste, a strategic day largely transform it into a revenue. Delight customers and minimizing loss.
That's smarter. What about if data reveal more of a product level issue?
Yes. So over here we come to the scenario two. If the problem is a misaligned product mix, meaning the Deli is stocking items customers aren't consistently buying or too much of them, the solution is to rationalize the menu. This involves a rigorous data-driven review of every single item. Which products are consistently high profit, high volume sellers? Which are just frying up resources and contributing to it. The goal is to eliminate the underperformers and strategically introduce new trending items. Perhaps more plant-based options, convenient grab and go healthy bites, or locally sourced specialties. Praneet, could you guess what the outcome could be once these solutions are implemented?
The outcome, Pragya, could be robust return to profitability by directly addressing the specific operational and strategic drivers of loss, whether it's optimizing inventory to drastically cut spoilage or revitalizing the product mix to meet precise customer demand. The supermarket will see tangible, measurable improvements, a significant increase in revenue, drastically reduced waste, and ultimately a healthier bottom line. Beyond the numbers, it elevates the entire store's image, reinforcing its commitment to freshness, quality, and ultimately enhanced customer satisfaction.
Yes, exactly. It's a true win-win.
This case study truly underscores a vital lesson in business, even seemingly challenging. Everyday departments hold immense opportunities for strategic innovation. And at Wellinka Institute of Management, Mumbai, our PGDM business design program equips us with precisely this blend of analytical rigor and creative thinking to tackle such complex scenarios, turning problems into pathways for profit.
Right. Hope this daily dialogue has provided you with valuable insight into turning around real-world business challenges. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep thinking strategically.